Cancer, welcome to Majesticas Tarot, and if you've been here before, welcome back. This will be messages July 27th through the 31st. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because not every Cancer is doing the same thing. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If it doesn't resonate, then check your other placements. If it does resonate, then hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the subscribers, and I really hope that I can help you and give you what you need. So let's get started. Remember, time is fluid, roles can be reversed. And I'm going to start out with some oracle messages and then we'll get into the tarot. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer, July 27th through the 31st? One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Someone's got too much pride, too much arrogance, they're being stubborn, they have too much ego. And that might be why you have to let this go. For peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. Somebody is spying on you, trying to get information. So let's get started. What do we have for Cancer, Spirit, for July 27th through the 31st? There's something that you're not seeing correctly. Could be dealing with another Cancer. You're here with the moon. You could be maybe doubting something that you're doing, or you're looking at something as, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be so great. I'm going to go right back to it. But it feels like every time you do, it's like somebody fumbles the ball here. Also, I think you've decided that you are more than what somebody thinks about you, and every time they come in and offer you something, you've started to ignore them. It's like all the time you think that you've given up. Okay, I think somebody wants to come in here and have a victory with you. But it's like every time this happens and you try to go back and make it work, it doesn't work. So you decided to just be stubborn. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. You need change in your life. Something needs to change. You're tired of it. Okay, tell me about what Cancer is tired of. Tell me about this other energy. What's going on here? I don't think you see... You don't see how this could work out. You could be dealing with a Libra. this other person, they're just kind of like, well, no opportunity here. This is boring. And I think that I'm quite happy with that. They could have stopped talking to you, been cold and bitter towards you, just I don't want to say ruthless, rude towards you, because they want something to change completely. And they've let go of trying to have longevity here with you. They've let go of this because they feel it's a financial loss. Wow. Well, I hope this isn't a love thing. But you're not seeing I think you feel that, well, obviously, y'all kind of feel the same way. I think you feel that victory with this person is an illusion. And every time there's unfinished business here, it's like one of y'all try to get back together and somebody messes up. So you're kind of like, I'm sick of it. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel that they told you. Okay. So let's clarify. Yeah. Tell me about this Moon card and the Six of Wands for Cancer. That could be possibly why you're like, someday, somewhere, another time, because this isn't working. Yeah. Two of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is never going to work out because they do not invest in the relationship at all. They could possibly be investing somewhere else. This is never going to work. This is all, I'm delusional here. This is never going to, mothercracker. Oh, okay. Well, I just realized my mic isn't on, but my thing's not in. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Y'all can hear me. Okay. So yeah, they don't invest in the relationship. They possibly invest in the wrong things, wrong people. And you're like, this is never going to work. Like I'm Gemini. Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Cancer, you're just like, I'm delusional here. This is never going to work. So tell me about the World in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you stopped going back and forth on it. This is kind of exhausting. Oh, then we got the World in the upright. Yeah, you're like, I'm not going to step back into this. And then we have the Four of Swords. You're exhausted. This is over. You're tired of it. And you know, this could be like a scared energy, but I really don't see it as scared. I just see it as like, you're kind of like, I think this person has done something that you know about, but they think you don't know about and you haven't said anything. And that's why you're like, yeah, I'm delusional here because now I see what they're doing and I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to let it end. Because you're tired. Tell me about the Emperor and the Four of Cups. you know, I think this person tries to make small gestures towards you as they are standing in their power. We have Aries energy here, the Emperor. But you're seeing them as very imbalanced. You're like, no, I saw what you did. You don't know that I saw what you did, but you are greedy. You are so greedy. And you're manipulating me, and you're gaslighting me. And that's why you're holding back. They don't even know why you're holding back. I guess because y'all have been through this before, and once they offered a gesture, I'm hearing you played into it. The bottom of the deck is the Devil card in the reverse. You're wanting to release this toxic situation from your life. Tell me about the Justice card in the upright, Ace of Wands in reverse. This person, I think, is bored easily. Oh yeah, the Justice again. Oh, they're justifying everything they're doing. They look at everything they do as, they always find a different perspective so they don't feel bad or it's unjustifiable. But if you look at it this way, I did that because of this. And if I look at it that way, then this person does not see what they're doing. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Death card. Wow. I think this person cut you out of their life because they want change, and they let this go because they don't feel like they can have everything with you. Okay, somebody has told them that they need to leave because there's no opportunity here. It's a missed opportunity. There's no potential in this. Somebody told them that. It could have been a mother figure. Okay, tell me about the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This person was very naive to their own happiness here. They can't see it. Just like I mean, it's just like this. Like love connection. They're so naive to their happiness here because they look at money first before they look at love. I mean, that's what we have. They let it go because of financial loss. They don't feel there's longevity here. And they're naive to their, to their own happiness here because they're so manipulative. They think that what they put in and what they invest is good things, but all it does is slow down everything. Like I said, this person feels like, well, everything I do, this is how I'm going to justify it. No, everything they do is manipulative, and they're naive to their own selves. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords, deception, lies. That's who they are. Controlling. So instead of fighting, they just give up because there are deceptive ways, and then they leave. They're out of control. So their deceptive ways, you have a problem with it, But they have justification for why they're lying and deceiving to you. Makes a lot of sense. Not. Okay. I hope y'all can hear me. Well, I'm going to speak up a little bit louder now that I know my mic is not connected, but let's keep going. I don't want to, well, I would have started it over. Oh, I would, but I would have left the cards. But anyways. Okay. What is this person's next plan of action? Towards Cancer, if anything? Well, they've made a decision. They want to come back. You could have kids with this person. They want to come back, but give me a little bit more. Okay, they want to come clean about why they've been reckless, investing into other things they shouldn't be invested in, and why they didn't do what they said they were going to do. Has this person changed? Financially thinking, they have not. We have the King of Pentacles here, so that's good. Because the King of Pentacles is stability financially. Prosperity, they still want to level up. But then we have the Page of Swords here. They're having a real hard time giving in. Stubborn, pride. I don't think this person's changed. Financially, they haven't changed, which, like I said, they're looking for longevity here, but this person is a Page of Swords. And the Lovers is in the reverse, Gemini, and the Strength is in the reverse, Leo. They haven't given up, but they're not going to completely, they're not going to completely be in all. They're not going to all be in. They're not completely in. Why? Something's weary about this. So they're coming in as a page because of this breakup, but they don't want to let you go. So tell me more about the Four of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. They're not all in because they don't know if you are all in. Doesn't matter if you want something, go after it full force. Don't be tiptoeing around the situation. God, people like that piss me off. Like, life is too short for that crap. And this person, this person's very in and out. They'll give you a fantasy and then be like, you know, they'll give you a fantasy and then once something happens, they're like, okay, no worries, I'm out. Two of Pentacles, giving up. Fumbled, 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 fumbled. So what's the advice? What's the advice for Cancer? To be emotionally unavailable to this person and just worry about yourself. Could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. Yeah, you've healed a lot from this broken heart that has happened with you, and start looking at things at a different perspective as of like, why did this happen? Why did I allow it to happen? Why did I allow it to go on so long? You know, find your lessons about it. But this person, overall energy is unfinished business. This person has unfinished business with you. They still see potential in this, but they're very guarded because they don't know how to handle you. I don't think this person has changed. Like I said, they're very in and out. They're not being completely honest when they're coming in. And what I mean is like, they're like checking outside to see what the weather's like before they come towards you. Because they don't know how you're gonna react. And if you reject them, they're going to be like, I did all this for nothing. No, you did it because you wanted it. But if something happens, they're just going to be right back out again. Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a wonderful week besides what's going on over here. I want you to have balance and harmony. Hang out with your friends. Have some peace in your life. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you later. Stay blessed.